Welcome to another Tribal Wars video. This week it's Pioneer and I am playing Spiders. So the main idea of the deck is take advantage of Nyx Weaver milling 2 cards every upkeep to fill up the graveyard for Ishkarnos Delirium and Repeatable Chainweb Arachne activation. Or recursion rather. Got Deadly Recluse as a thing to trade off with the opponent to get more things into the graveyard. And then Grizzly Salvage, Gather the Pack, they put things into the graveyard. Alongside that we've got Obelisk Spider. Whenever it deals combat damage to a creature, put a 1/1 count, -1 counter on that, and whenever one or more -1 counters are put on a creature, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So alongside that we've got If Near Deadlands and some Cycling Deserts, so that gives us a way to put get lands into the graveyard for Delirium and trigger Obelisk Spider and remove some opposing creatures. There's also just a 1-off Spore Web Weaver. Whenever it's dealt damage, gain a life and create a 1/1 sapling. More or less just a something to discourage attacking me. And rounding out the spiders is a Raster of the Endless Web. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/2. Which is honestly largely there because it is a enchantment creature. So if you get into the graveyard, that counts for 2 for Delirium. But it can be good if the opponent's trying to do a lot with instants and sorceries, obviously. And then Snare Spinner, reach, whenever it blocks a creature with flying, it gets +2/+0, which is not very good, but it is a 2-drop. Alright, see how it goes. Round 1 versus Takeout Tree. I'm on the draw, and this seems like an acceptable hand. Snare Spinner is not super great unless I'm facing a flyer heavy deck. But I've got a bit of interaction. Can traverse the other world to get up to at least 3 mana, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Dread Wanderer, okay. Well, at least that lines up kind of poorly against Snare Spinner. Enters tapped, and you can spend 3 to return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, only if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. Considering doing this on tap to play Traverse the Ulvenwald, because that'll allow me to get a basic and then play a 2-drop on turn 2 without playing Overgrown Tomb on tapped. So yeah, let's do that. Snare Spinner lines up better against Dread Wanderer as it is now, but 3 mana might well be a Zombie Lord. Yeah, I should probably just still play with Snare Spinner. There in fact is a Zombie Lord. So I could thirst the Dread Wanderer and play a Deadly Recluse. I mean, obviously I don't really want to spend Bloodshield's Thirst on a Dread Wanderer. Yeah, let's not do that, let's just play an Overgrown Tomb tapped and a Deadly Recluse. breaker, okay. And a Dark Salvation. I think I just need to maul the Baron. I mean, I could thirst the Crypt Breaker, but then I have for just one, but then I don't have any mana to do anything enough mana to do anything else in the turn, so I think I'm best off just hacker mauling. Okay, well that's pretty bad for me. There and take 6. Murderous Cut. So I can do that for 2. So if I kill the Lord of the Accursed and the Crypt Breaker, getting hit for 2 down to 2. Well, I definitely need to kill the Lord of the Accursed, otherwise I'm just dead to the Menace. It doesn't really look like there's any other better options than just killing the Crypt Breaker. So this is going to put an instant in the graveyard, so it's exile a sorcery and the other instant. Guess I should play this as a land. Get up to Ishkana mana. Digraph Colossus. And opponent is instantly restocked with creatures. And can't get up to the 4th card type. To give Ishkana Delirium. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. I can play Bloodchief's Thirst, kill a 2/2, play Arastra. Then you've got 4 attackers, 2 blockers, and I'm dead. So yeah. Yeah. Well, that would be an okay hand if I had black mana. But go the pack only finds creature cards. Yeah, I guess I've got to mulligan. Well, this would be okay if I had green mana. So I've got 15 green sources in the deck. And 2 draws basically to get it. I don't know, this feels like a real toss-up between keeping it here and risking not getting any green mana and doing nothing, or going down to 5 and having an even less functional hand and doing nothing. Okay, let's mulligan one more time. Well, yeah, certainly keeping that. I think this possibly is the best hand. Chain Web's not super exciting here, and maybe Murderous Cut. I've got nothing to put anything in the graveyard, except for trading off a Deadly Recluse. Slitherhead, okay, that's not so bad. That is a good question. Do I want to play If No Deadlands and the Deadly Recluse, or play the Tapman so I can get a 3-drop out on turn 3? I think I'll play the Desert of the Indomitable. Sporeweb Weaver and Obelisk Spider are much better disincentives to attacking. Okay, I think I blocked the zombie army. The only downside to this is if it's got another Lazartet Reaver, it means a 1-1. But maybe that's not even bad when instead of making a 2-2 army when I've got 1-X's. Okay, Fatal Push, sure. There is another Lazartet Reaver. Let's go for the Obelisk Spider. Death Baron, okay. That's pretty terrible for me. Guess I've just got to take 8. That is awkward. So if I had another black source, I could Bloodcheese Thirst the Death Baron, maybe stabilize. Block one of the 2/3s, jump one of the 2/3s, going on to 5. And Dagger of Colossus. So I can play an Obelisk Spider, or I can play a Snare Spinner and a Bloodcheese Thirst. I think Snare Spinner, Bloodcheese Thirst is marginally better. I guess it doesn't. I'm dead either way though. Okay, I'm not quite dead with this attack. If he attacks with Death Baron as well, then I'll be dead. So jump and block there. Oh. Oh. I completely failed to think about how Obelisk Spider actually works. So it deals damage and puts a -1 counter on opposing creature. But I mean, still super dead. Yeah, we're on to round 2. Mexican Badger and Mulligan down to 5. Play tapped over round 2. Green and white. I think I'll go with Grizzly Salvage rather than Deadly Recluse. Doesn't seem like I desperately need a defensive creature right now. Ooh, unclaimed territory. Choosing Cleric. Conclave Mentor. So adds an extra counter. Right. Whenever it +1 counters up on anything, and when it dies, you gain life equal to its power. probably want Nyx Weaver more than a 5th land right now. Yeah, let's play Nyx Weaver first. Start to get that mill going. Okay, so it gets exiled. So play Obelisk Spider on a tap land, or Obelisk Spider, Bloodchief's Thirst on a dead lands. Well, pretty confident I'm playing Obelisk Spider. Let's just play a tap land. Okay. So I presume the Conclave Mentor will be made a 4/4. And no attack. Let's go for a gather the pack. Let's take a Nyx Weaver. I think I'm going to play Deadlands, play a Recluse and hold up Murderous Cut. Probably cut whatever gets targeted with the Luminarch Aspirant ability. Another Mentor, okay. And another Aspirant. So one of them is targeting the unsummoning sick Aspirant and one's on the bigger Mentor. So I think I just cut the Conclave Mentor. This will become a 3/3. Some land and just no spinner. Still maintain my 4 types. Opponent gains some life. That becomes a 3/3. That fizzles. do I want to Blood Cheese Thirst? So kill the mentor. Still paying 2+1/+1 counters per turn. And if I kill an aspirant, it's still 2+1/+1 counters. Although there's less flexibility about where to put them. So I guess I'll kill the 3/3. Don't really see there being much value in attacking here. Desert of the Indomitable. I think what I want to do here is, if near Deadlands, the Luminarch Aspirant. I guess I'll just play this desert. Drain a point of life. Well, I get recovery. Could just grab a removal spell, start attacking for 4. Yes. Grab the Blood Cheese Thirst, I think. Kill this. Got the opponent up to 24. And then hit them back down to 20. Cleric of Lifespawn. Whenever a cleric enters the battlefield and you control, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain life the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Tempted to, if near, the Cleric of Lifespawn now before it gets bigger than a 2/2. Spider. Some kind of removal, maybe? I know, a Coco. Just a Conclave Mentor. Pretty weak hit to that. No block. So I could go if near Deadlands again with the Conclave Mentor on the same logic that I want to kill it before it becomes bigger than a 2-2. But I think I'd rather play the Spider and the Grizzly Salvage. Okay. Well, this is certainly not the fastest hand in the world. I think it's probably good enough to keep though. Opponent didn't seem lightning fast. Soulmender. Okay. Okay, so there's a few questions here. I could play an untapped overgrown tomb, play Traverse the Elven Wall, just get a basic. Or I could play Balaged Recovery as a land, Balaged Sanctuary. Or I could just play a tapped overgrown tomb. I guess I'll just play a tapped overgrown tomb. It's looking like I'm going to have nothing to do on turn 2, so I could Traverse the Elven World then, play a tap land then. If I draw more lands, I might not want to play the Balaged Sanctuary at all. Might not want to play Traverse the Elven World for only getting a land either. Okay, lots of soul mending going on. Well, I think I will play the desert and play the traverse just for a basic land. I'm not super excited about doing that, but it seems like I'm going to be using all my mana for a few turns. Maybe that's stupid. Alright, let's just play the desert of the Indomitable. Selfless Spirits. So that was presumably just drawn last turn. I didn't play it on turn 2. So I don't want to play a Nyx Weaver or an Obelisk Spider with the assumption that there's a pretty high likelihood that it'll get removed. Oh, I've got 2 Nyx Weavers. So I'll just dump that into play. Yep, Dire Tactics. Taking 4 down to 13. And the Conclave Mentor. Yeah, just playing our Astra. Okay, another Dire Tactics, but at least I do get a 1-2. thing to start putting 1/1 counters on. Let's go with the next Weaver. Do I want to cast a Traverse? So I might want the land if I'm going to be sacrificing lands to if near Deadlands. Yeah, let's spend one of them on it. Just save the other one. Okay, another Conclave Mentor. There's still nothing to actually start putting 1/1 counters onto anything. So we've got a Liliana in the graveyard. Might want to Balagad Recovery that. So yeah, I guess I'll Obelisk Spider plus Balagad. Oops. Coco. Yeah, that's a source of 1/1 counters. Still just one creature though. Opponent's getting pretty unlucky in that regard. Growing one of the Mentors to a 5/5. Still not attacking. I think probably I want to play a Deadly Recluse and then hold up Hagra Mauling, make a decision about what to kill. The other options are playing Liliana or, if near Deadlandsing, the Luminarch Aspirant. Stop that from doing its thing. Deadly Recluse using my mana best. I don't really want to spend the Mauling on the Luminarch Aspirant when the If Near Deadlands can kill that. Yeah, maybe that is better. I'm just going to traverse for another land. Got lots of things to spend my mana on. I've got a Cling to the Dust in the graveyard now. Okay, attacking with everything. Eat the Conclave Mentor, block Self the Spirits, block one of the Soul Menders. Take 6 down to 8. Gain 1 from the Obelisk Spider ability. Possibly they'll Mexican Badger will just sacrifice the Self the Spirits. Yeah. Still, I'm dealing damage, so I get to shrink that down to a 1/1 and get my trigger. Not a Self the Spirit, okay. So 6 mana. Just gonna play Deadly Recluse and either Hagra Mauling or Cling to the Dust from the graveyard. Tabaraks. Lifelink as long as it has 5 or more 1/1 counters on it. When a non-turn creature controlled dies, puts a 1/1 counter on Tabaraks. If it's a cleric, you may draw a card and you lose 1. Okay. So they'll block these. This will grow and draw cards. Can't super effectively Hagra Mauling it because there's a Selfless Spirit. I think I might just block the Conclave Mentor with the Obelisk Spider. Take 2, get 1 back. Aspirants. Do I want life or a card? Probably still a card at this point. Take a land and 3 sorceries. Oh, 4 sorceries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's cast a chain web. Fight the Selfless Spirit. Just punch the Selfless Spirit. Just get sacrificed. Should be so much better for me if not for this forest, and then I could Hagron Mauling the Tabaraks in response. I'm going to have to start playing a bit quicker because yeah, certainly possible. I'm just going to I could lose the time. Okay, just block here. Take one. Gain it back. Cleric of Life Bond. And a Soulmender. So this goes up to a 4/4. Next Weaver. So I think I'm just going to play Liliana. Hold up Hagron Mauling. So the opponent might well attack in again, and then I can kill Tabaraks in response. Kill Tabaraks and then start eat a bunch of creatures. Okay, growing the small Soulmender, or one of the small Soulmenders. No attacks. Okay. Still want to just kill the big guy. I'm trying to tick up the Liliana. So I think minusing it to clear out the board is probably my quickest way to victory. Quickest in terms of time off the clock. Tabaraks. Oh, I can only infinite deadlines for sorcery. Forgot about that. No, let's not bother with the cling to dust interface. Too much time taken for too little value. Try and get a bit greedy and keep the Liliana alive. Before I ultimate it. Another mentor. I've only got 15 cards left in my graveyard. It is worth noting. 15 cards left in my deck. It is worth noting. So opponent goes up to 40. So I'm going to play Nyx Weaver, sack it to get an assault formation to beast my damage. Where's it gone? There it is. Attack for some amount, and there's Coco. Metallic Mimic and a Conclave Mentor, okay. And it goes down to 17. Okay, okay. Just go for the big guy. everything a little bit. Oh, I could have activated again to actually kill that turn. Okay, opponent concedes. Okay, we're on to round 3 versus AJ Impey, which is bad for me because I played against him a few times during the week, and he was playing a cat deck that beat me like 4 or 5 times pretty handily, so not loving my chances here. And he's got like a Hero of the Orphan Guard companion. What do we want to do with this hand? Keep it, I suppose. Technically got 3 lands. Or, well, no, not technically. Technically we've got 2, but we've got a way of getting a 3rd. Okay. So I could play a tapped Hagra Brood Pit, or Overgrown Tomb to traverse for basic, or Overgrown Tomb to play a Chain Web Arachne. I think I paid 2 to play the Chain Web. Better to see how my hand develops before I decide to use the traverse for a land. Fleecemane Line. This often proved a problem for me. Yeah, I guess I just Grizzly Salvage. Okay, let's take 3. Bremas. I think I'll probably just take the basic Swamp. Gets me up to 5 cards, 5 card types. Let's play the Obelisk Spider. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Take 6 down to 9. I think I'm going to have to Hagra Morling something. I think if AJ plays a 5th land and tries to monstrous the Fleecemane Line, that's what I'll be killing, and probably Bremas otherwise. Okay. Is that definitely what I want to do? Oh right, yeah. Yeah, so if I kill the try and kill the Fleecemane, it's going to get monstrous in response. Suppose I let them attack. I don't know. So I can block there, kill the Breemars. Fleece Mane gets monstrous, I take 4 down to 5. And then I've got the problem of a 4/4 indestructible hexproof. Or I could... I could just pass here, take 6 down to 3. If he spends any mana, kill the Fleece Mane Lion. Or I could chump the Breemars. Take 4 down to 5, kill something at end of turn. None of these options seem great for me. Okay, let's just do this. So I'm not sure I can beat the... I'm going to have a really hard time beating the Fleece Mane Lion if it goes monstrous. Okay, well... Yeah, well I can spend some mana here. I suppose the Fleece Mane might get monstrous in response, but no. Hopefully his mana will go to waste as well. Okay, now I've just got to maul this thing. Jump here. Now it becomes monstrous. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. So I could escape this to make this make it a 4/5, but then Kahira comes down, makes this a 5/5, so that doesn't really do anything good. What I can do is go down to 1, traverse for Ishkana and play that. Which I can't say I'm super in love with. I think it's still my best option. Yeah, that's Kahira in hand. And Kahira in play. So jump there. So play a Recluse or a Salvage or a Gather Pack and Hagra Mauling the Kahira. Let's play a Recluse. I think whether there's any reason to More the Akira now. He might have Kahiras in his deck, so if that's the case I probably want to kill the Kahira at the beginning of combat so another one can't come out before the attack comes in. Okay. This is going to be a problem. The creature cards get X plus X. Take away the vigilance at least. Sorry, this is a 4/5? Yeah. Let's just play a pair of Next Weavers. Oh yeah, this is annoying as well. Whenever one of my cats you control deals combat damage to a player, destroy it to one target artifact or enchantment that player controls. And the next weavers are enchantments. And then the Felidar retreat to yeah, you know what, I'm just going to concede. I think I've got basically 0% chance to win this game and I don't want to waste any more time on it. Okay, keep this. Snare Spinner's not very good, but other than that, it's okay. Well, and the all tap land hand. Traverse for basic and play desert. Grizzly Salvage. Take a Deadlands. There's a Brimaz. Forced to just kill that. This creature mutates with a creature control plus X plus X. probably have to play this as a land. Yeah, he gets to kill the clear as well. I could kill the Liger. Play a snare spinner. Yeah, I think that's well. Yeah, I think that might be my best bet. Miserable as it is. Just take 3. Probably traverse for a Ishkana. Guess I'll just attack for 1. So what does this attack imply? So I could go block with Ishkana and a spider. Trading a spider token for this. You can't mutate at instant speed unless you are a flash creature. Doesn't really seem super likely that he's just making a mistake. I don't know what else it could be. Alright, let's find out what it is, what I'm running into here. Okay, so maybe Ishkana's just going to dice or something. Ah, okay, well I'm certainly glad I blocked at least. Okay, just a 1/1 double striker. Oh, that is rough. Okay. retreat, that's probably going to be a problem. Fleece main lion might be a big problem as well. So I could if near Deadlands this, put it down to a 1-1. Monsters back up to a 2-2. Still pretty small. So I'd rather just play up both my creatures, but if near Deadlands this now, I might not get an opportunity to overdo it. Yeah, but Felidar Retreat can grow it back up anyway. Alright, I'm just going to use up my mana. Not sure I've got a good chance of winning this either way. Yeah, I think I'll just attack. Yep, Fleece Mine Line becomes big. 2 Felidar Retreat triggers. And now I'm probably just dead to this thing, basically. I don't know. This is just crap either way. Guess I can double block it. Right, yeah, that was stupid. It was double strike. Something to chump with. Kill the Pouncer. Comes back as another huge creature. Another Felidar Retreat trigger. And Kahira goes into hand. Now, a big part of the problem is the vigilance means even if I can keep jumping, I can't even effectively race. Okay, well I think this is effectively the death now. We can start making a bunch of creatures and then growing them with various things. Guess I'll just jump like this. So yeah, next week I can play it now. If I get Ishkana, I get some more chump blockers. Alright, that's enough for me. Okay, here we are back with the deck, and that didn't go super well. I got very quickly run over by zombies. Managed to eke out a win against the clerics, although that did involve a fair amount of bad luck on the opponent's part, mulliganing down to 5 and then twice on Collected Company, only hitting one creature. And then I got destroyed by AJMP's cats. That one felt particularly bad because it seems like a matchup where the cats are the ones beating me down, but at the same time I don't have inevitability in the matchup between the monstrous, whatever he's called, Fleece Mane Lion, and the landfall enchantment, the Philidor Retreat. I really just don't have any way of winning against that deck, which is, to me, an indication that the spiders aren't really good enough. I think they're just a little bit too underpowered without enough actual synergy between them, because there's a little bit of graveyard stuff, Nyx Weaver and Ishkana and Chain Web, but the Obelisk Spider doesn't really work into that. The Spore Web Spider doesn't, and Snare Spinner and Deadly Recluse is not even that good in that way. And you've got Assault Formation, which boosts all the creatures, but making Snare Spinner into a 3/3 is not that great, or a Nyx Weaver, or a 2/2 Deadly Recluse. Traversial Mold. I've not even really got anything that amazing to grab with it and get Ishkana, but that's no guarantee of winning. So I think I might send spiders back to the underdog category. Don't think they're quite good enough in Pioneer. I mean, they're probably not good enough in underdog either, but at least there's some more choices of what to run in underdog. Anyway, thank you for watching.